Hey everyone, my name's Ogden. Um, I'm recording this video to try to help you learn how to deal with nasal and sinus congestion. I have a pretty bad cold right now. My voice generally does not quite sound like this. Um, and I've had a lot of experience in the last 6 years learning how to manage seasonal allergies that could be very, very intense. And I've learned how to drain my sinuses and clear out my nasal passages and all of that. And I learned a few techniques on how to do it. So just keep in mind, this is my first video. I've never done this before. I've also never tried to help anybody like in a how-to video before, or even in person. So please take it easy on me. So let's just start with paying attention to how my voice is right now, and maybe the sound of my breathing if you could hear it. Like my left nostril is almost completely congested. I can barely breathe through it. My right is pretty impacted as well. I have post-nasal drip. I have a pretty bad cold. Um, so the and by the way, I don't have a script. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. So the first technique I like using is getting in. It's like a mindfulness body awareness thing of strictly your face, and it's relaxing the facial muscles because what like facial tension holds snot in our sinuses basically. Like holds the mucus in place because the ducts get stuck with the facial tension, and a lot of us hold tension in our face at all time. Sadly, you can't see it, of course. Like, well, you might be able to if you look close enough, but it's like, believe it or not, there's muscles all throughout here. There's muscles in here. There's muscles everywhere. They go into our nose. There's muscles everywhere in the face. And the ducts to drain it that go down into your throat are like somewhere in here, and it goes down into your throat and, of course, into your stomach. And so, facial muscle relaxation helps clear it all up by draining the tubes. So, and by the way, I'm not going to edit this because, or I'm not going to do takes and cuts because I want you to see how my voice is changing and my breathing is changing live, but not live, but as it's changing, and taking cuts and editing would not make that work. So there has to be consistency of video. So, and I suggest if you're wearing glasses like I am, you take them off because in my experience, it gets in the way, like, because of all this right here, this touching, it makes me aware of in a bad way of what's going on in here. You could do it with glasses on, but I just don't like to. And again, I am making this up as I go based on some prior experience and thoughts, but so it's going to be rough. It's going to be very rough. But maybe it won't. I don't know. So here we go. So right now I'm like, just get in touch with your facial tension. It's like turn your awareness inward towards your face. And you're not changing anything right now. All things might just change on their own, like my nasal passages in this area just popped. And that's fine. Just be aware of your congestion and where it is. Don't judge it. Just be aware of it. Be aware of any pain. I also have a headache right now because of the sinus and nasal congestion. And this should help make your headache go away as well if you have one. And as I'm doing this already, things are clearing up. Like, things are moving out my nose and my sinuses, and I'm swallowing it. So even just being aware could help everything move around. And when you feel ready, just keep your awareness on your face this whole time. Like your facial tension. Oh, forgot to mention, become aware of where your tension is in your face. Like I have some tension here, I have some tension in my jaw, probably some here. And all of these are actually where sinuses are. Like the sinuses are pretty much all of this. They're like the ones we talk about the most are in here, but there's sinuses everywhere. And also the muscle tension everywhere contributes to overall sinus congestion. So continue becoming aware of your muscle tension. And excuse me if I cough, because I have a cold. And throughout this, pay attention to my voice as well to see if it's changing. And my breathing. And now, just start relaxing your face. You could start like at the top. Just slowly work your way downwards. I will say that this is very likely to cause a lot of post-nasal drip that's going to go down your throat. So just be aware of that. And just swallow it. Don't let it get into your lungs. And back to your forehead, just relaxing the muscles. Go down into like your mid-forehead area. Be aware of your breathing. See if it's changed. I could tell mine has. Move into your eyebrows and relax that area. And while you do this, while you progress, make sure you try to keep the other areas relaxed, but don't stress out. If you notice them getting tight again, just relax them again. And you might notice some clicking noises, some of the drainage happening. Let it be. Be happy it's happening. It's all good. We want all this stuff to clear out and go down our throats and out of our sinuses. Like I said, also be aware of the sound of my breathing and the sound of my voice to see if it's changed, because this is confirmation for you that it's helping. Because I could feel it helping me. And honestly, I don't know if you could hear my breathing, but it is what it is. If you can't, just pay attention to the sound of my voice. And the sound of my voice would be changing because everything's clearing up, and which changes how the sound resonates in my nasal cavities, in my sinuses, my voice box, my throat, everything. And irony is, before I started this, while I was getting ready for this, it actually helped clear up my sinuses so they're not as bad as they were. It's like half as bad. Now, back to your face. See if there's any tension that arose in your forehead and your eyebrows. See if anything has changed in your congestion. Move your awareness into your eyes, into your nose, into your cheeks. See if anything has changed. See if anything is currently changing. There's that cold. And now relax the muscles in your nose. Relax the muscles in your cheeks. This is probably where you'll start to feel a lot of changes happen. You might feel more clicking, having to swallow more mucus from postnasal drip. Move your awareness into your jaw and relax that. Of course, while keeping everything else relaxed. And take an easy but deep breath. Let it out whenever you feel ready to. Don't force it. And sit with that for a little while. And breathe in. Feel if anything's changing while you continue to breathe. See if your rest of your body is relaxing, because mine does when I do this. See if your headache has started to go away. Just sit and breathe. If tension pops back up, just let it go. If judgments pop up, let them go. Celebrate when you feel stuff clear. I will say, don't expect this to fully fix whatever problem you have. You still might have some congestion that might come back, or it might all go away. It might not come back. Depends on what the cause is. And that cough is because everything's draining. And this is also helping stuff come up out of my lungs. And you could actually also relax your throat muscles to help stuff actually drain out or come up if you have stuff in your lungs as well. And I know this could be unpleasant, but in my book, it's actually better than having to blow your nose. It's just lets it all drain out instead of expelling it, and your stomach can take care of it. Let's just continue to sit here for a little bit longer. I'm feeling some headache come back. And that might happen. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes and the more effective it is. And in my experience, the longer it lasts. And deep breaths definitely help. Like, I wasn't really able to take a deep breath beforehand. Like, my left nostril is a little bit more clear. And I'm not doing any focused clearing. Like, I can also really focus and get things to really clear out. But I'll save that for another video. This is like an overall entry video, I guess. My right was already okay. It wasn't okay, but it's much, much better. And if you want, you can actually do some focused nose breathing where you pull the stuff out. You just want to make sure what you're pulling out does not get into your lungs. You just want to kind of sit in here, and when you feel the urge to swallow, swallow. Like, this whole process, do not let things get into your lungs. I should have said that before. You want it to go down your esophagus. You don't want it into your lungs, because then you have to cough it up. And I'm dealing with some of that right now from having a cold, because I'm not staying aware enough, and stuff is going from here into here. And also, most likely, colds, and I know allergies as well, cause inflammation in the lungs, which causes mucus to like arise in the lungs thing. So, let's see, is there anything else? Check in with yourself, see if you feel better. See if more drainage is happening. See if the sound of my voice has changed. Kind of feels like it might have to me. Oh, now a lot of this is in here, which is a whole different. Maybe my voice is not quite this deep, and that's because I love this going on, and also a lot of lung congestion. This doesn't sound this deep to me. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. And again, this is my first video ever doing this. I wish you well.